This episode, we see that Yao Yao is feeling nauseous and she vomits on Shan Hang, which was making her very angry. Then he gets down from the car and goes to Ya Ya and talks to her. When he asks to come out of the car, Ya Ya says, "I can't walk." Shan Han says angrily, "I am telling you, don't test my bottom line." Then he sees a box lying on his side. Seeing it, he says Ya Ya. He takes down the person from the car and brings it there and puts it in that box, then makes a video of it and starts saying, "I will use this video as evidence." Then he asks Ya Ya, "Will you take money from me for providing helpful service?" Ya says no to that. Then he asks her the second question, that, "Do you want me to take you to my house? You can answer only yes or no." Then Ya says yes to this. Then Shan Ha asks her the third question, that no matter what method I use, you will not have any objection. Then Ya says yes to this also. Then Shan Hang saves that video. Then a courier boy comes there and says what has happened to this girl. Then Shan Hang says, "Can you help me? You pack this girl in this box and follow my car." In the next scene, we see that he brought her home right in that box. Then Yo asked him, "Why did you bring me home?" So Shan Hang says to get the sink of his house fixed, otherwise why would he bring you here? Now get up. If he tries to get up, but she is unable to. Then Shan Hang takes her out of the box, and then accidentally they both meet. Then Ya started saying to him, "Is there anything wrong in this? Such a beautiful girl is in front of your eyes." Shan Hang said to him in a rude voice, "I will take compensation from you for what you have done today." Then Ya started saying, "But when the boss looks at you so closely, you look even more handsome, but you are also very rich." Saying this, she starts touching his face and tells him that your nose is very straight and these are the eyelashes. Then Shan hangs and lifts her from above him. He throws her aside and angrily tells her that tomorrow is your end. After this, the scene of next morning is shown, where when Ya wakes up, she was having a lot of pain in the head. Then Shan Hang said to her, "You woke up after seeing him, Ya." She says in her mind, "Why the boss is looking at me like this?" Then she says to Shan Hang, "Actually, I drank too much last night, but I will not do it again." Then Shan Hang says to her, "Do you think my nose is very straight?" After hearing this, she remembers in flashback the actions that she had done with Shan Hang. She remembers and says to herself, "What have I done?" Then Shannon says, "This is our personal matter, so I will not take any legal action in this. I have made this list. Watch this once." Then she started saying, "Ya, but last night I had drank a lot, so I could not control my behavior, so you should not take it seriously." On this, Shan Hang says your age is 18 plus, so you can behave whatever you want. You will be responsible for it yourself. Then she looks at the list. Whatever loss Shan Hang had suffered yesterday because of her, she had written down its price. Looking at it, Ya said, "Boss, did you go on a blind date yesterday wearing such expensive clothes?" If you do, then Shan Hang says, "This is my daily life. You don't need to understand. You just pay, and tomorrow I had to take a courier service to bring you here. So you will have to pay for that also. If you want evidence, then watch this video." After watching that video, Ya started saying, "Boss, even if I spend all my personal savings, I will not be able to pay this amount. Can you divide it into installments?" Shan Hang refuses for this and told him if you can't pay the amount, then you have another option. Saying this, he gives her some papers in which it was written that she will come to his house and work. Then he told Shan Hang, "To stay here, you will have to follow 2 rules. First, we are each other. And the second is that I will get priority in public space." Now, do you have any more questions? Ya says no. In the next scene, both of them have bought some things for the house. Ya unpacked them. Here, water. Drinking means setting fire to money. You can drink hot water by yourself. Then Shan Hang told him, "Yes, but it will damage my style." "Well, you are my employee, so I allow you to drink this water only then only." He sees a camera in Hang's hand and asks, "Why did you buy this?" Ya says, "It is for my security." On this, Shan Hang says, "Don't think too much. I live with you, but I am not interested in you at all." Next scene. When Shan Hang comes out of the washroom, he sees that Ya was watching a drama, and then he said to Ya, "You are still watching this bad drama. It is causing noise pollution." Then Ya said, "This bad drama? How did this happen? This is the most popular drama of now." Then Nong says, "It is 11 o'clock in the night. Let's cook now." Saying this, he starts going to sleep, and Ya says to him, "Boss, Why do you make me cook so late in the night? Then he automatically said, why don't I order food from outside? After that, she orders food on the other hand. We see Shin Hang, who is unable to sleep. Then when he gets up and goes out, he sees Ya serving food. He asks him, why did you order food from outside? Then Ya says, what's wrong with it? All the money, so I have given them. Shin Hang says, take, but the plates are mine. Then Ya said, should I serve food in boxes to my boss? Then she asks him to eat. Then Shin Hang said, you cook for me again. You said, boss, if you don't like this food, I will order another one. But Shin Hang said, I only want the food prepared by your hands. Saying this, he went in his room, and then Yao said to himself, I guess boss. In the next scene, Shin Hang tries to sleep, and Yao had cooked the food again. Then Shin Hang came out and said, now you cook the food again. Yao said, but what to do with it? Then Shin Hang said, this is all, don't think. Saying this, he went inside. After this, Ya cooks the food again, and then Shin Hang says to himself, he has cooked twice, but why haven't I slept yet? Am I making some mistake? What happened was that Ya felt that he was sleepy, so he was not coming to eat. Then she said in her mind, I wasted my money in 2 hours unnecessarily. Then she eats all the food herself. After this next morning, Ka's scene is shown where she said to Shin Hang, boss, let me ask you one thing. You don't eat dinner at night. Then why do you make it? Shin Hang said, because eating dinner so late in the night is not good for health. Then Ya said, if you don't want to eat, then don't even get it cooked, because I get very tired. Then Shin Hang went to the office from there. In the next scene, Ya comes out of the office, and then she sees that 2 people were trying to take Shin Hang with them. But he was refusing to go with them. Seeing this, Ya said to herself that these must be killers. Then she runs towards them and tells them that I will not let anything happen to my boss. Boss, I will save you. Then she goes there and throws pepper spray in both of their eyes and asks Shin Hang to run away with her. Then Shin Hang asks her, have you lost your mind? You put spray on my mom's bodyguards. Then she went to both of them and said, sorry, I'll clean it. In the next scene, Shin Hang goes to his house where his dad signals him to go to the 2nd floor. There was his mom, who was pretending to be sick. And then she started saying that it seems that now I will not be able to survive for much longer. Then Shin Hang came there and said, okay, Mom, I have heard you. Now tell me, what do you want? Then his mom said while doing drama, son, it seems that your mom has only a few days left now. After my death, take my body to the hospital and donate my beautiful eyes and liver. Then Shehan interrupted him and said, yes, I will donate whatever is worth donating. Then his mother said, it seems that I have said this before also. Now something will have to be changed. Then again she said while doing drama, what will happen to my property after my death? Then Shin Hang says that it will all be mine, and also you have said this many times. Now this leaving everything aside, you tell me directly what you want to say to me. Then his mother said, this is my condition and you are still in the attitude. Your mother is feeling so much pain in her heart. It was not easy for me to raise you, but you are like your mother. I feel like I will have to die with black hair. Then Shin Hang tells her, Mom, I know you are worried about me, and from now on, I will take good care of my body, and within 3 months I will be normal again. In the next scene, we see Jin Hang, who gets a message from Ya's sister Changji that tomorrow I have to go for a case, and after that we both will have lunch together. I will send you the address and phone number after seeing this message. Jin Hang remembers a scene in the flashback in which Changji is running in a playground and Jin Hang also starts running behind her. He was very tired and after a while he falls down, after which Changji comes to him. She comes and tries to lift him, then she picks him up and takes him away from there. Then when his eyes open, he is lying on the hospital bed, and then the doctor comes there and says, if you do not have that much physical strength, then do not do so much exercise. Your girlfriend has brought you here from the playground. How difficult must it be for her? Well, she said that there is a chocolate in your pocket. You should eat it. And then she takes out that chocolate from her pocket. In the next scene, Yao said to Shin, food has been prepared for Hang, and Fu said to herself, why hasn't he come yet? Hasn't his mom scolded him? If this happens, he will come here and scold me. Then Shin Hang comes back. Then Yao said to him, boss, are you hungry? I have food ready for you. By the way, Ani was not angry about the bodyguard thing. Then Shin Hang said no. After this, Yuya started saying, I did not even touch your room today, just near her door. She had cleaned the handle a little. Hearing this, Shin Hang said angrily, Why do you waste your time in doing such mean things? Yaya said, Because I don't want my boss to get distracted by these small things. Then Shin Hang said, You just stay away from me and do only what I ask you to do. There is no need to be too smart, and yes, dinner tonight. Saying don't cook, he starts going to his room. Then Yaya stops him and says, Isn't the food prepared by me delicious? You still haven't eaten. Well, if you have any other work, then let me know because I am a very hard-working person. That's why Shane Hang said angrily to her, I am giving you an order. There is no need to come in front of me except for disappearing from me right now. Otherwise, I will take compensation from you for this too. In the next scene, we see Jun Hang who has reached that address. He had gone to the place where Chanji had called him to meet him, and he was calling her when he collided with a man and his phone fell down. There a girl comes and picks up his phone and gives it to him. He thanks her and starts leaving from there. Then the girl Junshi calls Hang's name, and he sees that the girl was Chanji. In the next scene, they both go to a restaurant to eat. Chanji asks her, Have I changed a lot? Jun Hang says no. When you came to the market, you were wearing a hat then. That's why I could not recognize you at first. By the way, I have brought chocolates for you, which you liked very much earlier. Seeing this, Chanji said, Even though you are not so strong physically, but your memory is quite good. Jun Hang said yes, I still remember the smallest thing about you. By the way, I want to tell you that now I work with Shin Hang in a law firm. Of course the company is very good. You should also know about that once. We should think then we will all be together, but Change said, Actually my current life is very peaceful and I do not want to change anything in it. You just help Yao out there. That will be enough for me. She is a very good lawyer, but if she knows it turns out that you have given him the job because of me, so he will feel very bad. Hearing this, Jun Hang says no. I really think he is a suitable lawyer. After this, both of them start drinking. In the next scene, Chanji takes Jun Hang to his house. She brings him because she had drank too much. Then Jun Hang said to her, You know I am very regretful. I fainted while running that day. Not because it was too hot there, but because I am going to confess to you. You were always in my heart. I saw online that Dun Ming used to bully you. How could I let him bully you? But you don't need to be afraid anymore because now I will protect you, and you will also be able to take revenge from him. Saying that he will help, he kisses her, and then he sleeps there. Next morning when he wakes up, he remembers everything that happened during the night, and then he asks himself what would have happened after that. Then he finds her on his side. I find a hair of Chanji which makes him very happy. After this he starts hugging the pillow, and then he says to himself, Why don't I remember such a good movement? Then he sees some money kept on his side table and sees them. Seeing this he said, What is going on? And with this the episode ends here. To watch the next episode, subscribe this channel. Thanks for watching.